Viktor Frankl wrote about his experiences in a concentration camp, and nothing could have been taken for granted. Instead of dreaming about love and freedom, most of the time, prisoners thought about food. People looked forward to their stale piece of bread and what little portions they had. When there was a disease outbreak that happened, people from Frankl's camp went and took food and clothing from those who had passed away. It was definitely a struggle for almost everyone in the camps. And this brings us to the first point in the book. We often take too many things for granted, and we do not realize how blessed we are to have these things. At my school, we have a food court, which is basically a buffet, and anyone can get in if they have a meal plan. There are deli sandwiches, burgers, and a variety of different foods. But almost everyone on campus hates the food. They would complain that it tastes like garbage, or that it's not cooked well, and just not eat it. Personally, I like eating the food because it's food and it fills me up. I think it's better than the other alternative of starving. Now, I'm not talking about the people who solve their problem by actually going to the supermarket and cooking a better alternative, but the people who would rather eat Cheetos all day than the food that the college serves. Now, we are not in a concentration camp, but we should be at least grateful that we have the option of getting fed. Frankl wrote about how people would be begging for the soup and peas at the bottom of the pot. Yet in college, no one is appreciating all the food that they are able to get. In addition to taking things for granted, we also take the ability to choose for granted. Imagine that if every day you were forced to eat the same thing and do the same task until you were either killed or became sick from disease. That's basically what happened in the concentration camps. They had no option to choose. They could not decide, oh, my back hurts today, so I'm not going to go to work. Or, tonight I'll treat myself and get a double chocolate sundae with whipped cream and a cherry on top. But most of us have the decision to choose. We do not realize how lucky we are to not be in concentration camps, or not to be in a war zone. And yet, there's so much negativity that is going on, especially in this political climate. Just being grateful that we still have our parents, or that we have hot water to shower with, will make us much happier. We have the choice to choose what we're going to do in the future, and the choice on how we view the world. This brings us to the next point. Wherever you place your focus is how your life is going to be. If you place your focus on negatives, then your life will be more negative. If you place your focus on more positives, then it'll be more positive. Prisoners in the concentration camps who thought about how horrendous the campus was only focused on negatives. These same people had more cases of suicide, overexhaustion, and could not tolerate living. There are also those who had more focus on the positives, and instead had thoughts about loved ones, and how if they were alive they could still be waiting for them. Having thoughts like these allowed them to escape the negative reality and allowed them to cope better. And most of the survivors had this mind process. Again, it all boils down to the idea that we have the choice to choose to have either a negative mindset or a positive mindset. Frankl believes that the reason we live is to find our lives' meaning and act upon it, even while being in a terrible environment like the concentration camps. If you do things that align with your life's meaning, then that will show that you're still living your life and you haven't lost anybody. Some people in the camps thought that their meaning in life was to appreciate art, and they would go look at the sunset and appreciate that. Their desire to survive was a lot higher than those who had no purpose in their lives. Basically, the way we act comes from our life's purpose, and with a real life purpose, we will not become submissive and lose to everyone. I think that my life meaning is trying to help others develop confidence through fitness and self-help, and that is really the stem of all my actions. I am going to school to study physical therapy so I can help people in fitness become more pain-free and become stronger. I am making these videos so that I could hopefully reach someone and help them. I also became a personal trainer so I could hone my fitness skills. All these things come from my meaning in life, and if some of them do not turn out successful, I will just replace them with new things and strive for my meaning in life. Not everyone has the same purpose in life as me. Others may want to cure cancer or travel to Mars. The point is that everyone's life meaning is different, and it's our job to figure it out. Then all our actions will mostly be predicated on it, and it gives us a purpose to live. There's no actual way to find your meaning in life other than to try new things and discover it yourself. The environment around me played a big role in my self-discovery. And when I discovered how much fitness and self-help helped me with my self-confidence. That was when I knew I wanted to share with everyone else. Again, try and explore, and hopefully you'll find yours. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please click the subscribe button and share the video with your friends and family, because this will help spread this message that some people need to hear. Thank you.